Buyers often ask us when the best time of year to buy a cottage is. It's a cyclic market and it is impossible to time. There's pros and cons to buying in every season. Most of our sales happen in the spring and the fall. In the fall, one of the pros is that listings may have been kicking around all summer, and so sellers are much more willing to negotiate or even reducing some of their prices. Once the leaves are off the trees, privacy is at its worst, so you can see exactly what that property is going to be like all year round. If you like it in the winter, just think how much you're going to love it in the summer. Buying in the fall means that you can be enjoying your new cottage in the early spring and certainly before summer. Something that's often overlooked is that winter is a total missed opportunity for many people. Being up here at the cottage in the winter is totally different than being hidden away in your home in the city. Even if it's just being curled up with a book by the fire while the snow falls, it's a beautiful experience and that brings families closer together. Some of the cons of buying in the fall market would be that there's less inventory, which means less choice. If the property is seasonal, you have to carry it through the winter before you get to enjoy it. But if you're not a winter person or you travel through the winter and aren't planning to use your place, you're going to be carrying it every winter from here on anyway. So you're really only carrying it one extra winter. Spring is when the most sales happen. And of course, there are pros and cons in that market as well. If you buy in the spring, you can certainly be in to use it during the summer. People feel invigorated in the spring, and so getting out and looking at properties is an exciting prospect as well. There's always tons of fresh new listings to consider in the spring. They all come at once, so you can see a bunch of places at the same time. Sometimes we see inventory that didn't sell the previous year come back, and sellers are more motivated and they may have reduced their price. Of course, buying in spring has cons too. Early spring is still winter. The lakes are frozen, the snow is on the ground, and we may be trudging through snow to get to a property that may not be heated, the driveway may not be plowed. It does take a bit more effort and imagination to know what that property is going to be like when the weather's nicer. In the spring, more buyers are looking because there are more listings, and so the competition is more intense. If you like a property, chances are someone else will as well. Because these listings are just coming to market, sellers are more confident in their prices and maybe less willing to negotiate. Buying in the spring means that buyers are often feeling pressured to get something and get in before the summer. If you don't find something until June or July, you may not be enjoying it until the fall. No matter the season, well-priced, desirable properties are going to sell quickly, often with multiple offers. Buying a cottage is not like buying in the city when there's tons of choice. It's hard to find something that you want to own in your price range, no matter what that price range is. We've had buyers looking for years. You can't step into the cottage market expecting to find something immediately. It takes time to get to know the market and to really understand what your must-haves and deal breakers are by looking at properties. If you find something you like, why would you wait? Each year we have no idea what the spring market will bring, and we encourage people to continue to look through the spring, summer, and fall because you just don't know when that perfect property is going to come to market.